What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today I want to talk about the dispatch missions and why you should be farming this thing. Now, I've already acquired all my rewards, but I was getting about 200,000 gold in each of these sections. That's a lot of gold every day, my friends. And because I've cleared all of these requirements, you see you're going to have 3 requirements: clear within 2 minutes, clear with 2 or more female characters, clear with 2 or more strong characters. You go to a different one. If this thing ever finishes loading, you go to a different one, clear with 70% or higher HP, clear with 2 or more male characters, clear with 1 or more characters with healing abilities, and so on. And when you clear all of those things, you don't have to clear them. Actually, all you really have to do is just clear the stages. You don't have to clear the requirements. But if you do clear the requirements, you can see here, I've cleared 15 out of 15 on this one right here. And you can see up to 12 hours right here. So twice a day, I can actually acquire the full amount of rewards. Whereas with this one here, it's up to 3 hours. And you're not going to get near the rewards also. So if you clear all of the requirements, you're only going to have to do this twice a day, collect all your rewards. It's less time getting on your phone and acquiring everything, but it also is going to give you more rewards. And I know a lot of people were pretty sour, including myself, when they actually nerfed a lot of these rewards. Originally, we were able to get, a lot of TCP, a lot of EOD, a lot more CCF, but it was pretty ridiculous in all honesty how much of those resources people were getting. They were getting an insane amount. And really, in order for this game to be successful, in order for it to succeed, you really don't want to have that many resources. I really wish they wouldn't have nerfed it or lowered it as much as they did. I wish they'd kept a little bit more. Like, for example, I wish we were guaranteed, 50 EOD every single day. I think every day I'm getting around 30 or 40. So, I wouldn't be asking for a lot more, but I think a little bit more would have been nice. But it's still really good because you're going to get an insane amount of gold. And that's a big reason why you want to farm this thing. And you don't have to clear all of these requirements to get those rewards. You don't have to do it. And as long as you're getting up in these higher levels, like I would say, once you get up to level 7, sector 7, that's when you can start getting some good rewards. Fully awakened ISOs. You can start getting, look at this. Oh, the mythic Urus. You can get Odin's Blessings, 6-star Obelisk. You can get P cards, right? Let's scroll down here. And I know some players that's already gotten P cards. There's a lot of cards in here, so the chance of you getting one's pretty slim. But you got a chance of getting CTPs. You got a chance of, again, getting those P cards. And there's some sweet freaking P cards in here, right? So you want to try to at least get to 7-1. If you go to stage 6, you can see the rewards just aren't as good. So you want to at least get to stage 7 so you can start getting some good rewards. Now, in each of these things, you actually have these requirements that we just mentioned a second ago. And a lot of people, clear with 2 or more combat types. We all know what combat, blast, and speed are. But then it says clear with 1 or more cold-blooded characters. So an easy way to figure out, who the cold-blooded characters are, or say who characters with spider sense or characters with chaos magic abilities. In order to figure this out, right? This is pretty self-explanatory. Clear with white fox. So we'll go clear with characters with spider sense. You click on this little icon that looks like Iron Man, right? And then you click on this thing here and you click on all abilities. And since we're looking for spider sense characters, what you do is you look for spider sense. So you click on spider sense, hit OK. And then boom, all the spider sense characters right there to put on your team. Another thing that they go by in here is the race of the character. They'll go by male, female, well, not male, female, but they'll go by alien, other, creature, and so on. And how do you figure that out? Well, if you click out of here and you click on dispatch, you can actually hit all here and you can actually sort out the creature, the alien, the others by just clicking it. So who are the creature characters? Hit creature and there you go. So Warlock, Hulkbuster, Destroyer, and Vision are all creature characters. You want to know who are aliens? Well, Hyperion, Proxima, and so on and so on and so on. So that's an easy way for you to do it. You can also look up the abilities in here as well for these characters. Now, I'm not sure if they changed this or not, but in stage 1-5, they show clear one or more characters with healing abilities. Now, originally this showed mine, so I'm actually glad that they changed this to healing abilities. And then also in 4-1, it shows clear 2 or more characters with technokinetic abilities. Now, for some of you that don't know, that just means machine. That just means machine abilities. Now, I'm all the way at 10-5. I've already cleared 10-5. I've done it all. I haven't cleared all of the requirements, but I have cleared it all the way up to 10-5. And the team that I used was actually Odin, White Fox, and Ghost Rider. And the reason that works so well is because Odin has that insane all defense down, and all defense down is king in the dispatch. And with White Fox, that debuff leadership, and having the buff to Ghost Rider, and Ghost Rider's insane damage, plus Ghost Rider and Odin both play with rages. And that's something else to keep in mind. A lot of the characters that you're going to use in here, if you're using characters that have rages on them or CTPs of judgment, they're just going to do really well because you don't have to worry about them timing their proc. So we're just going to go ahead and jump in here real quick, and I'm just going to show you something really quick. Okay, so I'm just going to play on manual. I'm going to play as Odin here. And you have 2 phases. You're going to go through 2 phases. This is the same for every stage. There'll be 2 phases for every stage. Okay. And this is honestly pretty easy, especially with Odin. I mean, Odin really is a king in here, guys. He is pretty damn ridiculous. Okay. And this is the second phase. And what we're going to do is, once we clear this phase, okay, so now what we can do is you can see the timer stop. And you can let your skills get off cooldown. You can actually wait for your character's skills to get off cooldown. So if you got an awakened character, you can actually sit here and wait and let your awakened character's skill get off cooldown. So we can just sit here and wait because the time isn't running out. Wait, right? And we got Valkyrie here, right? Both of these characters are awakened. We're just waiting for the skills. See there, his is off. Now hers is off. We didn't lose any time. We're going to come in here. And then all of these characters are going to use their awakened skills at the same time that we attack. And you can just do insane damage, my friends. And that's something that can really help a lot of newer players and really help any player in all honesty. Now, the thing about this is you can play this 2 different ways. You can actually play using your energy, and you can play not using your energy. If you play using your energy like what I just did, you're going to get more rewards as you play. You're also going to get more gold. Now, it's not an insane, substantial amount of gold, but these rewards, I mean, guys, sometimes I've gotten 6-star obelisk in here. I've gotten 6-star obelisk in here, which is pretty damn awesome playing it using energy. So it's really up to you how you want to play this. But you can actually not use your energy and play. And what you're going to do is you'll actually still increase your dispatch level. And the higher your dispatch, the more rewards you're going to be able to acquire. And at the end of the dispatch, when you go from level 30 to level 31, from 31 to 32, you might be able to get a CTP, you might be able to get a P card. I mean, who knows? I'm not going to lie to you guys. I got 2 CTPs when I first started this, but going all the way up to level 30, I really haven't gotten nothing since. But I still think the game mode is worth doing and worth playing because you are going to get a lot of gold and you really do have some good chances of getting high rewards. And you could just play this all night on auto if you wanted to, not using your energy. You know, if you just got a certain amount of clear tickets, I mean, you can see I got 55,000 of them, but you can just hit start and repeat and you'll keep building up your XP, but you're not going to get rewards every time you clear a stage. That's kind of the thing that sucks about it. But a lot of people, you know, they're farming GBR and they're trying to save their boost points for GBR so they can get the most most cubes for crafting their cards. So For some of you, this might be the best way. I actually kind of go back and forth. What I do is I'll do GBR, and then I'll go ahead, like if I do GBR and I get my 500 cubes, then I go ahead and use my energy for the Dispatch mission in order to get more rewards. It's kind of how I do this. And another little tidbit is, when you're playing this game mode, turn your settings all the way down. Turn your settings all the way down because you got 3 characters doing all their animations all at once. And your phone is going to get super hot, especially depending on the device that you're playing on. So if you turn your settings all the way down and you play this game mode, you're going to do a lot better. But again, guys, you know, you don't have to, well, wait, let's turn our settings back up here. But again, you don't have to do all of the requirements, but I would highly recommend it. So that way you can get more rewards. I really would recommend trying to do all the requirements that you can. I haven't done them yet, but I do plan on doing as many of these as possible. Also, I want to mention that you might notice the quality of the video looks a lot better than what it did before. Previously, I was playing on my iPhone, and I was actually using a certain kind of adapter that whenever I used it for some goofy reason, it would actually blur text a little bit. It would actually blur the outline of characters. Now I'm actually playing on my Android phone, and the setup that I have now is the screen that you see is exactly what I see on my phone. So there's no blur, everything's clear cut and clean. So let me know if the quality has improved. Let me know what you think about the Dispatch mission. And I do stream on Twitch at Reset Sunday through Thursday. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.